Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you part 24 of my Stoneblock 4 playthrough. Now, um, got a couple things that I did in between. First up, let's get rid of that. Give me just a drawer. That one's actually perfect for what I want. I want a puller. Because what I'm going to do is I'm changing this one back into charged Certus. I want you to go from the west. Go like that. We have a void upgrade. There we go. But yeah, I'm going to turn this back into charged Certus because I'm sick of just waiting for the actual reaction chamber and everything. So, was a budding Certus. That's just amethyst in. Yep. Go to the world engine. And now we've actually got the amethyst. While we're here, I doubled my power setup. And, it's still not good enough. So I'm going to need, hopefully, have things sorted out today to make it better. Let's go back to home. Now, for some reason, this laser specifically needs it to be 3 out. This one was fine when I had the crystal on this block. Well, one above this block. And it was mining it fine. But if I have it above this block for some reason, this one won't actually mine it. It'll just accelerate. So, go like that. Go like that. Good. It is actually working. What do I have? You may notice I have this netherite impact hammer. This is 3 netherite blocks and this impact core, which you have to buy from the Echo the Machinist. And this does a 3x3x3, rather than just a 3x3 that the other one was. So, this just, it just helped me mine out a much larger area quicker. Because I've actually gone and I've got the max size reactor. I don't know if this is the most efficient. This doesn't really have a thing to say whether it's efficient or not. Yeah. Max burn rate of almost 2,000 millibuckets a tick. And then over here, we've got... This is just what I copied off a video. Apparently, this is inefficient. We should have... I don't know if that's saying we should have more or less blades. I don't know if it's saying we should have more or less vents. Because I do remember that the most efficient one on the guide had like the whole back row just being, what's it called? Reactor casings instead of the vents. It's machine glass, I think it is. No. Structural glass. Gonna need another, what is that, 10? Oops. Where's that? Ah, that one. But yeah. We made all this stuff on camera, so I just went ahead and mined it all. Tried to get it efficient. Didn't really work. I figured out why it wasn't actually doing power. It generates power based on the amount of steam that has in it. And because this was outputting fuck all steam, because it was only running at 0.1 millibuckets a tick, this one was... Why is this not doing the 3x3? Huh. Okay. If that's the case, then... Use this. This thing pissed me off while I was doing this. Because this structural glass can't be wandered. So I had it in my, offhand. And also just had this in my main hand so that if I misclicked, I didn't have to switch out tools. I could just place it with one hand, mine it with the other, and then every now and then I just accidentally right click with the Morningstar and create a massive hole. So oops, that was the wrong one. So yeah. The reactor glass and the things that go around the... I should have actually mined this up from the bottom. Tried out another thing of blades as well. Thing is, I don't like these being uncovered. But with the fissile fuel setup I had, you may have noticed that it was gone when I started stream. With the one that I had, I was able to set the reactor to go at 1.5 buckets a tick. That was all I was able to do before it hit a backlog. Not backlog, bottleneck. That's it. Now, there may have been a number closer to 2 buckets that would have worked, like 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, or some variable in between those. But I wasn't about to check every single number just to see what the most efficient was. So I wanted it to be a little bit quicker, because if you remember, we need 1,000 buckets of this nuclear waste to make one antimatter. We're going to need quite a bit of antimatter. So getting that at 1.5 buckets a tick, well, it's a lot better than getting it at what's it called? Getting it at 0.1, no, 0.01 buckets a tick. Still very slow. So that is why I've made it... How are we going now? Still say we have too many vents. And I do say too many because this entire thing was vents and it was all saying the limiting, so... But yeah. The structural glass can't be thingoed. The, why'd you go there? The thing there that goes on top of the blades can't be wanded. It's just really annoying. Got my configurator on me. Oops. Go to fluids. There we go. The saturated coils, that's it. Or saturation something. But yeah, if we turn this on, see, steam goes up to about 2.5 million. That's actually taking a lot more water than it did last time. What do I have you set at? But this is giving me 85,000 at 2.35. And there we go. Now that you've actually hit your peak, the water's stagnated. And here, this is obviously going down because I don't have fissile coming in, but this was at 1.5 buckets. If we look at the radioactive waste barrel, it's going up reasonably quick. I did accidentally have this running in the background while I was doing stuff, which could have been bad. But, yeah. This is still saying... So... I know. Not reactor, turbine. I really misjudged the numbering on certain things. Take those ones out. Oops. These ones out. For now, let's just go... This can be wandered. We go like that now. Still says we have too many vents. Need the ones on that side. Was fully expecting that one to actually work with the, like, range. Problem is it doesn't say whether it's too many, too little. So I don't know if I've gone under the like perfect amount now, whether it's gone above still. think maybe we go back to having it 2 rows, and then we take out the ones on the top. You're about to have a bad time. Oops. Send all that into my thing. I do know they can be vein mined at least. Me on my turbine casings. Cool. Oh, right, it does that. You can go away now. So, get rid of that just for so my inventory is clear. You my vents now. Don't need all of them, but it's just what we're working with. Because I could test it every level with the rods to then see what the perfect number is, but I really can't be bothered. You take a fall. So let's get rid of that one. Get rid of these. Stand on this block. I want you to go directly up and just do it in the same pattern I had it. Then give me vents only for the outside. Just so I can then put the saturation coils. Oops. Alright, I can do that. I can break down the multi-block using the network tool. So, now we'll go... Get rid of that. My saturation coils. There. Like that. They can go away. Keep one stack of that. Wanted to get the ones in the corner. Some of the extras in my inventory are because I miscounted in the calculations. That's mainly the reactor glass, because not the reactor, the structural glass, because I had the 16 by 16 by 4, just so that I could have the whole thing. But I forgot to account that I'd already done a row. And also I wasn't going all the way up to the top. So you see how there's no outline or anything with the wand? Makes placing these annoying. I want to be... Missed one. Again. There's probably a quicker way to do this, but I think now I can just build towards me. Yeah, sometimes that happens. How? Okay, that one was my cursor being off. Should have just stuck to the spiral. And yes, I do know that this is neither of the things directly as to what the stream title is, but it is required for one of the two things. Now let me break this. Give me rotors and blades. So this stack should be perfect. How did I do that? To fill in this wall, because it should be 4 lots of 16. Oh wait, no, this is a 17 by 17, not a... That also would have thrown off my calculations. And now give me my structural glass back. Yes, I know I probably could make a building gadget. In fact, I probably should have done that ages ago. And also there's quests for making a building gadget. I actually have... Boom. Building gadget. Why isn't... Hmm. Okay, well. Ah. Okay. Really, spider? And I also want the range to be... Yeah, I know I could have done this whole thing in just one. Uh, Vertical wall. I think if I just go... Seems to be going out two on each side. Let's... It'll only build things it can, yeah. What's wrong now? Dumbass. That's what's wrong. How have you done that multiple times? Get out. Did it. Hey, now it's wrong. Does the top side need to be vents? Okay, they are spawnable blocks, but... Really? Okay, so I didn't miss a block up here by the looks of it. I'm guessing it is just unhappy that it's not vents on top. Because I know it's not the items. Doing and exchanging. My, how do I... Oh, right. No, I've got, go like that. It only needs the one. How does that work now? Was it because I, fingered the last block? Still can't tell if it wants more or less vents. Shouldn't want less. The fuck just happened there? I don't know how it just sorted my inventory like that, but... yeah. Regardless, all of this isn't going to work until we get this set up. I have octupled my, what's it called? Production. Now, I'm not producing enough power to actually install max in all of these. I'm gonna have them all run at the same speed. But I did stuff up in that I forgot to actually put crafting cards into all of these, because they're not patterns anymore. They're export interfaces. So I'm going to try it with just... Okay, no, I didn't think that would work. I do need to actually do it in all of them. Or not. so sure that the crafting card was the issue. Do I have to give this its own dedicated channel? Shouldn't. Copy that. Come down here. Half is our fuel. Give me a dense. There's my way up. Here, so it's not affecting anything. Give me quartz. Okay, apparently I can't unconnect that. Whatever. I'll take that. Put you on top of there. Make you like that. That seems like it may be working now. You keep coming back. I had hoped just putting it into the centrifuges would work. But I made enough cards. Or if it didn't. Because obviously they've gotten some. Some of these have things in them. Also, I really underestimated. I had 20, so I need another 20 crafting. Cancel. Wanted it in the thingo so that I could be like, that's the only processor. Is that? Because now it's going to be like, oh yeah, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this 40 times. And the thing is, it's not even making the yellow cake. We've got this, and it is a pattern. It's the only pattern. What if I were to just say, hey, make that? Where do you keep coming from? The ones up here, that's fine. That makes sense. I didn't light this up. Oh, we got a giant sword. Know where they should be spawning. Everything is clear, except for this. Crafting card for yellow cake. Got input from the bottom. Don't know why you wouldn't have it jacked on. I copied all of... Input output. Okay, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Where are they coming from? I'm doing everything the exact same as I did over here. No, I'm not. Because imported can't pump directly. That's the issue. I didn't even have to come over and look at the fact that we've got conduits coming out of... That's the issue. Which means... all of this needs to be taken down and rebuilt. Could I have just raised the blocks up one? Yes. Yes, I could have. But I did also need to remake this so that what's it called? Because I need more not co-processors. The actual crafting components, or whatever the main block is, that allows for multiple processes to run at the same time. You know what? Just give me that one. That way it won't open a GUI every time I misclick. Would be nice if I could use the build gadget with this. I don't think that works. So why wouldn't they have like in and outs with the interfaces? Okay, so this one we want yellow cake. This one we want sulfuric. This one we want the actual sulfuric and fluorite. This one we want the hydro. The hydrofluoric acid and the uranium oxide. This one we want the uranium hexafluoride. So we're going to need item to go like that. Just want to see if this works. Where do you keep coming from? Oh, I don't even have to put crafting cards in, okay. That makes this a lot easier. You need liquid. chemical, you want extract there. Set there. Yep. My Yetta. That didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, but didn't want to lose the portal. Where's a witch? Hey, why'd you stop? I want you to be item. And that. Pulling out. You two. Chemicals. Being strange. Sulfuric acid count as a liquid? Shouldn't. Oh, it's got checked on. You know what? Take that out. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Have you export and go like that. There. Um, me. Oh, right. You're going to be locked to only one. Maybe that one we go with the chemical at chemical. Let's see, pressurized. Right, yep. That doesn't work. Okay, well, we'll just do this again. Output there. One input, one there. Get rid of that. Where are you being weird now? Maybe this one does need a crafting card? Ah, there we go. That one does need a crafting card. Which means we are going to need to actually um, offset everything. The output, and we'll have you. Be nothing. You be extract. Be insert. Where are you all coming from? Down fucking torches. And let's just go. This is 17 long, so 17 long. So that means just 9 there. So this should be the middle block here. A spider eye. If I go that. I really don't know where all these creatures are coming from. Because every now and then I'll have them come off of like here. This is a tile entity. Not tile entity, but it's a non-spawnable block. And I've had a creeper drop off of there while I was here. So I don't know where they all come from. Anyway, we then have to... Where's my... I made the configurator off camera while I was making this setup. Just so I could have these done. Okay, now on to the third one. I do move fast enough that I can just walk over the spot. Occasionally I'll fall in. That is going at a speed where it's increasing. 6 buckets there. It's not going anywhere near fast enough to like keep up with the thing. So re-add fissile fuel. No. You don't actually. Uranium hexafluoride. Hey, you don't even need that, because that's coming in from the side config. This one is purely just to connect it to the, what's it called, system. This one needs the uranium oxide. I had that on there. There. Let's double check I put that in the right one. Yep. This one needs the right gem. The right. Why I insist on putting it in the second one still. It, however, doesn't need the chemical cable at the back. Things are backing up, which is good. Did I do all of that? Yep. Cool. And then this one needs the liquid sulfuric acid. One. And then you need yellow cake. And remember to put a crafting card in all of them when I'm done. Crafting. Crafting. There we go. Now your item and chemical. So item extract, chemical insert. Extract. Insert. Switch it over to the good. I just realized it can't use um multiple channels because we only got one of the things that can make it. Also, these aren't connected. Ah, it's splitting it. Guess that makes sense considering it gives 2 each craft, so... Oops. You can be extract. You can be insert. You know, this was meant to be the episode where we had the, here's our fuel done. To a point where we don't have to worry about it. Then I remembered that I'm an idiot. You extract, insert, you extract, insert. The reason I've bumped this up so much is because of how much power the turbine can output. It, at its current size, running max speed, should be equal to, what, 6 of the max, the niotic reactors? And it's fluid, and then a mech fluid, and then chemical down. Any chemical conduits. Need 7 of them. I don't have any conduit binding. You know what I mean? Enriching factory. Where? Back here? Okay, that makes sense. So doesn't explain the drop creeper. Where were we? Oh, yes. Another one of those. Be Insert. B2B extract. Sounded like they was struggling for power. Apparently that's just what they sound like. And then we need the pressurized tube. I guess that would be why I don't have any. And then you. Not that one. Really? Let me use that thing. My inventory. The only machine I really need to speed up in this sequence is the rotary condenser trader. That just needs fluid. Can I make more fused quartz? No, I made, Back up we go. You know, jumpy because things keep attacking me. Woods. You, we don't have to move. Insert. Extract. Insert. Extract. Insert. Now for the final one. Just listen to that. Isn't that just a lovely sound? Okay. Now if we look at Fizzle. Still going up slower than it was. Let's go like that. If I turn you on now, you're still going up. Okay. At 1.5. Let's check 2. Still going up. So it has increased. Just doing those instead of a single sped up one has increased. That means it's pumping out more into here, which means this is now putting out 159. So basically we've just tripled the power output of that. Can we go with 3? Yes, it's still going up. So we doubled that now. To then take this up another 80. Go with 5. I don't think that's going to be... It's stuttering, but it is still going up. These are both the... That one may actually need to be taken up. Just check the Steam. Still saying empty, still saying empty. This isn't really going up much faster, but it's almost 400 now. If we go to the world engine, gone up quite a bit. I still don't think... Let's try it at 6. Considering we're stuttering at 5, still going strong at 6. Just straight go up 7.5. Fine. There we go, that's... Okay. That's where we're hitting an issue now. But we can easily fix that by just, reactivating this. And suddenly... Hmm. It's still going down. Interesting. Ah. That's not it. Hmm. That's an issue. That's it. Let's take it back down to 7.5. Yeah, I'm back up now. Cool. Yeah, that's still 600 RF a tick. And I could possibly just add more ports to bring in more water. I'm surprised that this isn't keeping up. I may, in between episodes, bring this back down another level and put in more of the fluid things. But basically now, we should be able to um, take this out now. But now I'm just going to build it here. Not that. Here. Under Hyperion. Want that. Wait, whisper glass. Must have been nothing in the. Because it's that. That. Um. Thing on the bottom. Okay. Guessing it needs to be pumped into the actual machine. To try and pressurized. Doesn't seem to want to connect there. Didn't think it would. And we also need heat. For that, that was the back in Horizons, yeah. The resistive heater. With the amount of these that I've had to make, I really should have made a recipe for them. Give me that. Let's go to the world engine. So it's this, steel casing. And 4 of these, I think. No. Oh, it's 4 of the infused. Why did I think it was only 1? This is apparently not enough to keep up with. Nope, that was a superheating element. Actually, heat of 420. So I want that to actually be... No, that's good. Give me, flux. Apparently I can't go on top. Huh. It's pumped into a PRC with water. To make the polonium pellet. Give me my pressurized reaction chamber. Mechanical pipe? No. Universal. That's it. Yeah, why not? Cool. And I also want a... what's it called? Pitch blend. But... Ah, that's not gonna work. Don't know why it started double clicking drawers in that. Quite annoying. Dirt. Uh, that. You, you, what? The catalyst of fluorite. That's the case then. We don't have any. That interface. Turn the interface into a panel. You can have water and fluorite dust with a crafting card. I want you to input items from the back. Is it not fluorite dust that it needs? Fluorite dust, yes. Dumbass, I've done it again. Eh. Crafting card. Extract. Insert. Also. Spent nuclear waste is going to be an issue. I want you to actually also put output. You item extract. And then that can just go into another nuclear waste barrel. Waste. Chemical. Pressurized. But I had one left. Oh, we put it there. Guess you should be fine. You can only input from the top and bottom. We now have polonium. That will be under mechanism. It's a configurator. We also need that to go. Yeah. I wonder if I can, probably not. Not. Give me storage. Change the item to not insert. With a draw. Downgrade. That. Now we have UV insert. And we'll also now just empty our system of it. Let's speed you up. No. That'll give us a stack of polonium pellets to work with. Technically 2 stacks if you count the one that'll be in here as well. But then this will fill up on nuclear waste. Then we'll... Are you on or off? I'm surprised that this didn't need power. Another reactor port. Here. Put waste. Now it's not needed to take these up. Go like that. Give me a waste barrel. So it's got some backup buffer. One now. And we want the isotopic centrifuge. You like that, you like that. so here we go. You to plutonium that gets put into another pressurized reaction chamber with water. Should have looked at this. That, did I make all of that? So you can go here. Let's also have you input from you to output there. Yes. We do need to bring another. Why do I keep putting all my things away? Here we can go like that. Give me a. Nope, I went too high again. Smart cable. Give me another interface. Conduit. Fluid conduit. Did I make the ender ones? That can go back in my system. You to be insert on fluid and on items. You to be extract. Extract. Here we want the right dust, water. Yes, good. Give me another flux point. And the universal. Also need to put crafting card in here. There we go. Input output there. Give me a input output here. So disable that. Give me another draw. Two of those. Downgrade. tiles. What? Yep. I don't actually need the one that's under here. Give me a puller. Relative direction back. Oh, that was correct. Now we need the supercritical phase shifter. The fuck is that? Right. Got a world engine. How we're looking. Not good. Now that I have that hooked up again. Still going down. Supercritical phase shifter can... Alright, I did need the one underneath here. I need it for this to be a thingo storage. I put my smart cables away again. Hey, plutonium. Cool. How far back does this go? 3. Back on. I don't know how big this thing is, but it looked pretty big based off of the image. So that's what? Oh, it's only a 5x5 cube. Let's go with Structural. Did you eat? Oh, rock. Need any of that anymore? Let's do that. That. And that. I need. So we need 40. No. No, because he's 4. So that's another 12. So we need 52 crafts of something that requires one of these each. You're on, yeah. And also 4 of these. What was the induction card again? Ah, nah, that's not what we need. We do just need more. And what are you? You're the mechanical. Do more of those. I hate when it does that. I need 2 more reactor ports. Make 5 of those. Oh, I need to make 1 of those. Didn't notice it make 2. I don't want to turn you off. That's fair. Bitch. Eh. Wait, this... It has a swing as well. Pretty sure I've asked that before. Where am I shoot things? There. That's no like basic thing for you a charm. That's what I get for not lighting it up. Turn you off. Max these out. You. Because each one of these will then, each operation send through what 36 buckets. You still going down in terms of water. On top at 7. Go with saturating. My exchanging gadget. Category, building gadgets. It holds up this time. It just doesn't work on. That's unfortunate. That can go in the bin. Again, that's not what I want. That one is. do have to take all of those off anyway, but I didn't mention that. Should have just built a double layer anyway. A double layer with this in the hole. First I put the electromagnetic things back in. As for the resties, you can go like that. Give me vents. Okay. Now we just have to manually rebuild. Alright, the building gadget did work. It may. You should produce more water now. A lot more water. Still going down. Okay, equilibrium. So I forgot about that. Being a thing we can do. But you're still going up barely. That does mean we are now producing more power. Where's that less than it was? Oh, right, because we made this less efficient because it's got less thingers in it. I hear a skeleton. I do not see a skeleton though. And that'll produce more nuclear waste. You... Not what I meant to do, but okay. So we can't make the SPS just yet. Does that not look right? It is, but... Okay, so let's instead... 3-block gap. This one shouldn't need as high a space. And I went back to... Is that skeleton? Okay. Now let's try and get a read on what this required. Single player, new world. Now, seems like it's trying to crash. There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of all that. It feels weird moving at normal speed now. So, top row is my tape measure. Well, 11. $13 with the chest and that. That's chest C. So, I'm gonna need to make that room a bit bigger. So 11 by 11. And then an extra one on both north and south to add the injectors. So let's mark that down. 11 by 11 area. Plus 2 height. Length. Injectors. Got blank ring. blank motor. Blank ring, blank ring. Yep. A full row of blank. Yep. Got rings on the edge. There. Another blank row until we get to the end where it's the sensor. Yep. Ring row, but one side's a motor. And in the middle, under the first ring, well, the ring on the top, we've got the efficiency. Doesn't really matter if this is the efficiency or speed. Got another blank row, but in the middle we've got the whole setup with the electromagnetic thing. That's on the after the motor. Let's change that to you. Accelerator. And beside it we've got the I'm just going to put that as a slash. And it ends with a motor. No, wait, that was the one above. This one ends with a blank. Then we've got another just ring row. Nope, that's the inverse of the one above. So motor at the start. Sensor at the end. And that's also got the capacitor. Yep. Full blank, then double ring. And then we've got the final blank row. And then it's just the blank blank ring, blank motor ring. Blank ring, blank blank. Yep. Just to make it easier on myself, let's also add in a key. ring m equals motor e equals efficiency. A equals D equals capacity. Cool. So I should be able to then just go back to the main world. I will just put another, what's it called, in the middle. Put another wireless thing under this SBS thing. Okay, so that was an 11 by 11. We got a 9 by 9. Just didn't mean to sneak there. How did that? Oh, because I don't have my thing on. I think all my particle accelerator stuff is in my backpack, so. We need that. Okay. No, all my stuff is not in my backpack. 12. So we'll want to push it backwards one more. And then another one for the actual, what's it called, redstone. Go. So now you're 12 by 13. No, 12 by 14. Yep. So let's build from the back. Give me my ring. There, give me motor. There, give me particle and the sensor. There. that. Then here. Like that. Blank motor. Blank ring. This is where we have the accelerator. Then blank ring again. Wait. Blank blank ring. Blank motor. Alright, this is 12 room. It's gonna piss me off. So that's good. It's ring here. Ring here. Ring. Motor. Sensor. I want you to go the other way. Why did I do that? Level 11 plus 2. Apparently not. Even by my note I just made. It's not an 11 by 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. One on top and one on the bottom to make it 13, and another one to make it 14. Okay, let's build it from the start then. Blank blank ring, blank motor ring. The motor blank ring. Motor blank ring. Oops. Build the side motor. You also went there. This was meant to be a ring. I accidentally put it as an S, not a R. Motor sensor. Ring. That goes there. There. Okay. Now let's go. Let's make some the extender thing. So you're meant to be between here on the sixth one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Cool. Now I want efficiency wormrite. So 4 of those, right? No, 2 of those, and then capacity. You're also wormrite. Okay. Don't know if I have enough. 2 of those. It's 5 of those. One, two, three. Right, I forgot to put the motors down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is going to use a lot of power. Just to be safe, I'll set these to bypass limit 2, even though I think they'll need it. this thing definitely will. It was a full 15. So let's go. Give me a upper. Give me a dropper. Like that. Not what I meant to do. You know how I filled this wall in? Yeah, well, I shouldn't have. I forgot about the redstone required. Okay, so we want comparator, 2 of those. This one coming out of that, this one coming out of a chest. Yeah. Make it 14, and the corner will turn it into 15. No, it was directly out, it was then. Maybe it was... It was that. I don't think it was, but... let's quickly jump into... This will also allow me to see if I do need another 2 of the capacitor upgrades. Because I forgot to mark off the one on the back when I was doing the list. Yeah. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's only 12. And there was a repeater immediately. Feeds directly into the side. Okay. And if we... No, no, good. That one was correct though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So repeater and then just a straight line to the side. Okay. That was the wrong one. Like that. Give me a chest. That should give us our max speed. Um, so, give me a particle accelerator. Used for. We want a heavy core. take you out. Give me the dust. That one. You give me the crushes in my backpack. Or pulverize or whatever. Okay. Give me 2 of those. Also give me 4 of those. Here we can cancel that. A heavy core. So that is just deep slate. Keep going, 1, 2. 2 of those. No, the reinforced. I go like that. Also want to take 2 stacks out. Just in case we don't have the power requirement. The worst thing would be for it shooting off that way. Because that fires straight into my turbine and it'll take out the entire... Oh, right, I forgot to link the... I forgot to link the advanced... put it away in here. There it is. That's an issue. Oh, hey, at least it, actually dropped the blocks. Try that again. Yeah, that's on me. Already it's better than what we were doing. So we now have the heavy core. Why did I want two of them? Alright, this electric mace is probably a thing we need to craft. Gearing up. Maybe not. What did that collide at? 17. Cool. So that is enough for the black hole and everything. But now, there's nothing stopping us from making this. Well, except for the fact that it needs to complete the quest line, the Hyperion quest line, but... Speaking of, how's this going? We're almost at what we need for the polonium. Because it was 52. So that, and then we'll be able to turn this back on. We've got... because it was the SPS casings. So 52 crafts, 52 by 4 is 208. So can I... $512. If I put in another downgrade, will that take me down to... No. Okay, 512 it is. We do seem to need the polonium a lot more than the plutonium. So I guess that's not that bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this run overnight. I'm gonna monitor it just to, when this gets full and backed up, I'll switch it over to make more of this. The issue may be the... Now that's barely moving. But yeah, I'll also be using... Why are you not... Are you off? Anyway, that's all we're gonna be doing today. I got, one of the two things I wanted to do. Now this isn't fully automated. I'm gonna have to... I don't know. Put a thingo underground into a chest. No, into a storage drawer. Have a row of storage drawers under here, which will then pump half of the thingos out. Because what do I need to automate? No, I shouldn't need more than one. Yeah, I shouldn't need more. Do I have Dark Psychorum? the stable antimatter, something I'm probably gonna wanna automate. Yeah. Um, Plutonium dust and also plutonium itself are things I could automate. Then these overcharged crystals, because I needed them for promethium. So that's 3 things. So I'll go 3 drawers underneath, 3 drawers at the back, have them pump with like push upgrades into a chest. That chest then pumps into the accelerators, and then yeah, that should work. But I'll test it out tonight when I'm just messing around with things and working on this. But for now, that's all for today, so I'll catch you in the next one.